Jeez. That was a really cool sequence, though, that type of a nightmare. Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 20. So, last episode we had some big developments with the mayor, with Faith. I mean, he's got a hold of the box of demon Black Widow spiders that millions are just going to spread all over the place. And they're pretty creepy. So I think we haven't seen the last of those monsters. So not only do they have to deal with the invincibility of the mayor, but they also have to deal with his, annoying attitude, his, excessive hygiene, and now his army of Black Widow spiders. That's a lot to deal with for our Scoobies. So how are we going to do it? Something I thought of, and I actually forgot to mention this last episode, Cordelia. I really liked last episode, and I kind of just focused on my reaction and review afterwards. I just talked about Willow, because I had so much fun with Willow last episode. But I forgot to mention Cordelia. She had some great, it was kind of the smaller storyline going on, but she had some interesting developments here. I'm assuming, she didn't get accepted into school, so she's having to work at a clothing store, and she doesn't seem to be enjoying it. I get it. Those type of jobs are not fun. They're not fulfilling, and you get paid very, very little for your work. But at the same time, I'm wondering, is there no way she can't get into, the college in Sunnydale? She can't go to a community college? I mean, unless she completely failed, I think she has some options. I'm not as prestigious as she would like, or maybe her family expects of her, but I hope, I don't know. I guess I'm really hoping that she finds a way forward, and I also really want her to kind of rejoin the gang. I feel like ever since the whole Xander and Willow affair situation, she's kind of separated herself, and it feels very real to me. I understand why you wouldn't want to be part of that friend group and see, the person who hurt you so badly, and especially because, she never was fully one of them. But I don't know, just for my own personal desire as an audience member, wanting to have her have more screen time, I want Cordelia. But then also rooting for her character, I think that she had friends who were truer friends than she ever had before. You look at the circles and the types of girls she used to spend time with, people who would quickly turn their back on her the second she wasn't cool enough or popular or trending. So I don't know, I feel like there's some real value in having those friends in her life, even though she and Xander obviously ended in a bad way. And there's nothing wrong with not going to some fancy, prestigious school. I really just think that we haven't seen Cordelia's parents, but just I'm assuming that they're wealthy and somewhat negligent. So that this is a situation where you would really want, a parental figure to step into Cordelia's life and say, look, there's other things you can do with your life. I do relate to the feeling of right after high school and college acceptance and those things feeling like they mean so much. And it can be a critical time in your life for sure, but there's lots of different ways, many different paths towards a fulfilling life. And I will say with confidence that getting a prestigious college degree or not getting one is not going to be the deciding factor in your happiness, at least in my opinion. There are way more important things. And I'm sure there are plenty of people with a college degree or who went to a fancy school who are lacking in other areas of their life or went through some other type of struggle who that brings them little comfort or little, success. So it's not like you're accepted into a great college or you're a loser, but I feel like there's a little touch of that, and it feels real to me because I definitely can relate to that sense, remembering back in those times right after high school. So I don't know exactly what Cordelia's character is going to do, but sorry to do a whole segue into Cordelia in the opening of this episode, but I swear I'm going to tie it back because the reason I thought of Cordelia was because of those spider bugs. And if we remember that worm bug monster from season 2 that she and Xander killed. So I'm wondering, Cordelia, maybe she's the key to take on the bug threat. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense at all? Or am I just making an excuse to talk about Cordelia? Does it matter? Anyways, thank you to everyone for watching along. As always, if you want to watch the full unedited reaction to this episode of Buffy, to all my Buffy episodes, I'm going to have future episodes out right now as well. That's all on Patreon. Thank you so much to everyone who supports there. Let's get into today's episode. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 3, Episode 20. Don't let Joyce walk in. Also, it's very romantic, but it's also very risky.
You know, this place really isn't girl-friendly. No mirrors, no natural light. Maybe I really look... Okay.
This is so risky, though. You can't be in the same bed, like, spending the night. Oh.
No, don't worry, it's at night. And lots of girls have older boyfriends. You'll blend.
Angel's like, I didn't want to go. Careful! Oh my gosh! Come on! You can't just casually do that.
Sorry. I guess it's later than we thought.
Like, I just... Oh, wow. I don't think Buffy should be spending the night at Angel's place. If Angelus comes back, you know... Not very smart, okay? There needs to be some... Look, I love Angel and Buffy together, and I'm rooting for them, and it's sad they can't be a couple, but... So risky. Something I didn't think of, but I wonder if we're going to see, like, Oz go full werewolf in the finale, too. You know, if everyone's going to use all their powers to help defeat the evil, invincible mayor.
And I have nothing but contempt for the whole libidinous lot of them.
Then why are you talking to me?
I don't have a date for the prom.
Oh, really? You've got to be kidding. Don't fall for this, Xander. This is going to be a trap. Don't trust her.
It couldn't possibly have anything to do with your sales pitch.
Men are evil. Will you go with me?
I do love her line, though. Men are evil, will you go with me? That's just too funny.
When I lost my powers, I got stuck in this persona, and now I have all these feelings. All I know is I really want to go to this dance, and I want someone to go with me.
She kind of just won me over right there.
Look, do you want to go with me or not?
Anya, huh? Interesting choice.
Well, he didn't have many choices, I feel like.
Is she prettier than me? She just better not try to cross me, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no crossing Willow.
No? Some of us are good with demons, but I think that's...
I like the cat on Willow's. That's a cool design. Reminds me of Coraline. How many proms has Angel been through?
Summers.
I'm sorry to, well, I would have called.
What is she here for?
Can I get you something? I don't have...
What could she be thinking seeing those chains?
Sometimes even I forget that she's still just a girl.
Is she gonna tell Angel not to go to the prom?
If she can't make them, you're gonna have to.
I agree with Joyce all the way here.
I know you care about her. I just hope you care enough.
I like how Joyce, like, communicated that to Angel as well. Thought she did it in the right way.
However, the day of the mayor's ascension is fast approaching, and we don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame Giles for not focusing on prom dresses.
The trouble is we don't know which demon he's going to become.
There are thousands of...
He's gonna become all of them, watch. It's gonna be like a possession with multiple demons inside.
But as Chenille will not go with my complexion, can we please talk about the ascension?
Giles. What is this place? Whoa. They look friendly. Looks like a hairy demon. Almost a little werewolfy.
Well, they should not be lawfully joined together. Let him speak now.
This is like Arwen's vision. It is such an amazing thought, having the two of them get married, you know? But of course it can't be. And the lighting behind them, that just makes it even more magical. I mean, no one's there to watch their wedding, but I wouldn't mind that wedding. Just you and your true love, just the two of you. Jeez. That was a really cool sequence, though, that type of a nightmare.
Not now. And what? What's with the diary?
The two of them. The two of you guys, you can't be together. That's the problem.
No, if you have something to say, then say it.
But, baby, do the mission first.
You and me being together is unfair to you.
Is this about what the mayor said?
No, it's just reality. It's just reality.
No. No, he wasn't. He's the bad guy.
Come on, Buffy, you have thought the same exact thing yourself. We've had episodes dealing with this.
You should be with someone who can take you into the light.
That's a poetic way to put it, but, you know, I get what you're saying.
Trying to do what's right here. Okay, I'm trying to think with my head instead of my heart.
I think he is. I really think he is.
Heart? You have a heart? It isn't even beating.
Oh, come on. That's such a low blow. Why would you say that to Angel?
I want my life to be with you.
I know, but you guys can't be together. You literally can't.
I'm leaving. After the ascension.
Where you going? To your spin-off?
Is this really happening?
Oh, Buffy. It's not a bad dream, Buffy. It's real. I mean, we'll talk about a powerful scene, and I think Angel is absolutely right, and he's doing it for the right reasons, but it makes sense. Like, he's lived how many hundreds and hundreds of years that he has that life experience. He knows confidently that Buffy is going to want more as she gets older.
He's a fool. He's just a big, dumb jerk person. And he's a super maxi jerk for doing it right before the prom.
Willow is so supportive.
You don't have to make him the bad guy.
But that's the best friend's job.
Exactly.
Vilifying and grousing.
Usually, yeah. But he's right.
Oh, see, even Buffy, you know, with little reflection, she knows. Oh, it's gonna break free. Whatever this thing is. I just know it's gonna show up at the prom night, isn't it? Oh, is Xander gonna see Cordelia working there? If he's mean to her, I'm gonna be so done with Xander.
Mrs. Finkel's so hesitant for you.
She looked like she should date Snyder.
Everything has been taken away because Daddy made a little mistake on his taxes. For the
A
last
little.
12 years.
Oh, wow. Her family's bankrupt.
I'm broke. I can't go to any of the colleges that accepted me.
Oh, they just can't afford it. Okay, that makes sense. It's even worse for Cordelia. Oh, gosh. Xander just rushing forward. That's very brave. That thing is so ugly, man. Oh, this poor guy.
That thing had good taste. I mean, he chucked Xander and went right for the formal wear. Look at the outfit that Xander's wearing. Now look at the kid that the monster went after.
It's a fashion demon? That would be so funny.
Not really. If I'm not mistaken, this is a hellhound.
Yes.
Hellhound? Are we in Nazi Zombies Call of Duty?
Where are you taking this hand up?
What?
Or are they going to expose where she works? That's irrelevance, Your Honor.
I just bumped into her during my tuxedo hunt.
Dang. That's cool of Xander to cover for Cordy.
Oh, I got into Tucker's email account.
Nice. I love Willow's hacking abilities.
The Sunnydale High Lemmings have no idea what awaits them. Their big night will be their last night.
Another threat against the school.
This Tucker is planning to attack the prom tonight.
So you gotta wear casual clothes to the prom.
Fun, normal evening. If I have to kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
Yay?
I mean, I really like the sentiment, Buffy, but what's the plan?
This thing eats brains.
I suppose...
And Tucker must be feeding it, right?
Oh.
Yeah, this kid orders cow brains a couple times a week.
Oh, okay. This is smart.
Goes to this address.
Full-on supernatural Law and Order again. Wait, Angel's the one who's been buying it?
If it means anything, I miss you.
Can we not, please?
Yeah, Angel saying that just makes it more difficult.
And I really can't afford to do that right now. I've got to stop a crazy from pulling a Carrie at the prom.
That's a good way to put it, Buffy. I like the reference.
If you ever need my help.
Look, I got it.
I mean, I think it's the right move to be separated, but it's very tough to see. And especially because the reason why they can't be together is neither of their fault.
I have everything under control.
Buffy, it makes sense to...
Have a nice time.
He's like, you better go to prom or I'm gonna beat you all up.
You want to go after them and tell them that they can't go? That all of their planning and dreaming was for nothing?
But they won't enjoy it if the prom turns out to be a dangerous disaster and people die. You know what I mean? That's worse than missing the prom or spoiling the party mood.
Angel's not taking you, is he?
Good for Giles for recognizing what's happening.
The thing about being a slayer? Kicking ass is comfort food.
That's so true. I do think Buffy, channels her anger, like gets it out on the demons all the time. It's her form of therapy. But I love Giles. He's such a good figure in Buffy's life.
Well, that got pretty old since really they pretty much were anyway, and...
Honestly, I think her conversation could be interesting. Cordelia. Is Wesley gonna go over and dance with her? Please don't. There's no way all these kids are making it through the prom night without someone dying. Oh, please don't dance with him.
Then this one time, a girl wished that her ex would cannibalize himself.
Xander's face.
My God in heaven, it's good to see you. How are you both? And details, please.
Very well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Cordelia's like, get lost, please.
It looks good on you.
Well, duh.
That has got to be the best response to a compliment for someone's dress. People should use that on the red carpet. What? Giles, don't let your guard down. And speaking of not letting your guard down, Buffy, this is not going to be easy.
The prom's a go, and you're pathetic.
Maybe. Maybe not.
No, definitely you are.
Whatever. Every maladjust has his reasons. Luckily for me, you're an incompetent maladjust. Now I'm gonna lock you in here, and then I'm gonna party like it's not.
Oh,
Formal wear makes them crazy. Wait till they see the mirror ball.
Okay. This is why you could have used Angel's help, Buffy. Dang, she got there so fast.
That's right. Follow Buffy. Good dog.
Just don't let them catch you, Buffy. Reload your crossbow. Oh no, no, Buffy, turn around, reload the crossbow. Oh, this guy's gonna die. Nice. Well, he's gonna remember his prom night.
Bathroom?
Well, okay, that wasn't too bad, I thought they'd be a little bit stronger. Oh, good. Buffy's gonna show up too. Good. Alright, maybe they're gonna get through the prom night without any huge disasters, but I still don't think it's over. What if the mayor plans something? Alright, who's gonna dance with Buffy? Giles is so proud, and rightfully so, of Buffy.
I got all teared up when they played We Are Family.
Everything's perfect.
It's great seeing them happy, too.
And the award for Sunnydale High's class clown for 1999 goes to Jack Mayhew.
Aw, Xander didn't win. Who is this guy? Have we even seen him before?
We have one more award to give out. Is Buffy Summers here tonight?
Are they recognizing everything Buffy does for all of them?
We don't talk about it much, but it's no secret that Sunnydale High isn't really like other high schools.
Okay, so they're a little self-aware.
Zombie! Hyena people!
Snyder!
proud to say that the class of '99 has the lowest mortality rate of any graduating class in Sunnydale history.
Dang. I mean, that's something. That's something for Sunnydale.
So the senior class offers its thanks and gives you, this.
What? A golden stake? Some money? An umbrella?
Buffy Summers, class protector.
How fitting. How cool is it that the students are like recognizing everything they owe to Buffy? And this has got to make this night mean something good for Buffy as well, since she was robbed of the opportunity, you know, to go with Angel. There better not be a bucket of pig's blood up there or something.
And you have the emotional maturity of a blueberry scone. Have at it, would you, and stop fluttering about.
What?
Right there.
What did Giles see? I feel like something bad is going to happen. Okay, Buffy's missing Angel right about now.
You did good work tonight, Buffy.
She did. She really did.
Every now and then.
What? Did Angel show up? Is it going to be Angel? Oh. I mean, for one night, I think it's fine. And it's going to mean so much to Buffy. I mean, talking about an amazing prom experience for Buffy. Like, she saves the prom, she gets rewarded by the students, and her love dances with her. This will be a memory she can cherish. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Joss didn't give us a surprise dark ending. We actually had a sweet moment. Okay. Alright, so that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 3, Episode 20. That was a good little episode. I mean, it made sense as we're reaching towards the end that, you know, and as we reach graduation, of course we're going to have a prom-centered episode. I mean, how can you not? That's such a big part of a lot of people's high school experience, you know? And it's always painful for me because Buffy and Angel are such a good couple and I really like them and I'm rooting for them all the way. I'm on their side completely. And you know, I guess we've heard the line so many times where Buffy, you know, where Angel will tell Buffy, like, I love you, but we can't be together or something along those lines. So, but I like how, because we've heard that multiple times, you know, when Angel's trying to tell Buffy that, it's not enough, you know, especially in that moment with all the emotions worked up. And then I especially like how Buffy, upon reflecting on it, of course she realized that Angel is right, but that doesn't mean that it's not painful, that emotionally in that moment it's an easy thing to do. And it's just another example of how frequently this show will have Buffy, you know, realize what the right thing to do is, but we still get to live through her experience and realize just how difficult it is to give up so many of the things that a lot of us are fortunate to have in our high school experience because of her duties as a slayer. So that was, you know, a nice way to do it. And then I thought it was I think it's fine, you know. I don't think I would recommend, you know, Buffy spending the night at Angel's place, considering just the gigantic risk and knowing what it's like, honestly, at any age, but especially at that young age. But I think it's fine for him to show up at the prom, and it is cool to see, you know. So often I feel like I was expecting something to go wrong because, I mean, look at Buffy's birthdays, you know, it always seems like the worst thing possible happens around that time. So I'm just thinking, here we are, another celebratory moment. Of course it's going to end in darkness or something terrible or some surprise from the mayor, but no, it actually was a night that Buffy can remember forever and be happy. And that's great, because you have to value every time that happens in the show and in Buffy's life, because so often it's going to be terribly wrong. I mean, I'm surprised Faith didn't show up just to, you know, start stabbing people or something. You know, it just seems like the type of thing, you know, I feel like Faith, for sure, she has to be the type of person who hates prom, you know, so I'm surprised that didn't inspire her to show up and cause some type of trouble, honestly. And there are a few, I liked how we showed a little bit more of Cordelia and that whole plot line. It was interesting and actually makes a lot of sense. And it's even sadder that she got accepted to those schools. She just can't afford to because of the financial problems of her family. You know, her dad, you know, breaking the law with his taxes for so long, that'll make you lose your wealth pretty quickly. And I really like the little detail of Xander, how he covered for Cordy. And, you know, I have to give him some credit there because despite the fact they're not dating, you know, he clearly realized how sensitive of an issue that was. So covering her, I'm glad he did that. I am not a fan of Cordelia and Wesley. I guess I should just resign myself that Cordelia is never going to to date someone that I think makes sense or is good for her character. I mean, and once again, just little moments, things that weren't focused on too much, but just little moments like Giles realizing that what Buffy is really bothered about is because Angel isn't going to the prom. You know, little things that remind me of like a good parent who pays attention to their child and then is very aware when something is wrong, even when they're not admitting it. And then they can very quickly kind of figure out the root of the problem, even if they're not told. I think that's just a sign of someone who cares and is close and knows how to communicate with, you know, their child. Not in this case their child, but, you know, they're essentially their student in a way. So that's just another reason to love Giles. And I guess that's a positive note to kind of end this reaction in a somewhat surprisingly positive episode, all things considered. I mean, yes, we did have some, you know, angry student trying to kill everybody, but for Sunnydale, that's actually not too bad, you know. And just, I said it during the reaction, but it says so much that the students, despite the fact that they don't personally spend a lot of time with Buffy, the fact that they recognize that she is their protector and just how much they owe to Buffy, that's neat. That makes me root for all the students as a whole even more. But thank you to everyone for watching along. Let me know, did you enjoy this episode? Did this reflect anything like your prom experience? You know, I'd love to hear people's prom experiences and their thoughts. I feel like prom is one of those things where some people it was the biggest thing in the world, other people they didn't go or it meant nothing. Or a lot of people I think also have disastrous stories. So that's just something that could be interesting. So if you would love to share your stories about prom night in the comments down below, that would be very interesting. I'd love to hear those. And thank you to everyone for watching, everyone who wants to see the full episodes or the future episodes. I'm sure the finale will be out on Patreon by now. But thank you to everyone who supports there. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.